happy to see the group here of faculty all together. I never see faculty all in one place who teach programs of this kind. I've been very fortunate, Joy Cho is here now, chair of the history department. I've been very fortunate to have watched the development of the Asian Studies program over the past few years, with the great support by Dean Rabbit and her predecessor, Dean Tirado. This program has grown and diversified in a variety of ways. We offer the Asian Studies program as an interdisciplinary program within the campus, and that draws upon the expertise of our faculty, not just in the languages department, but in anthropology and in history and in geography and in political science. We have a variety of faculty who have this great expertise in various aspects of Asian culture and development and politics and the like. But we also have decided along the way to focus on language and language instruction, and as you're going to hear more from Dr. Cook in a minute, we have provided students with the opportunity not just to learn Chinese and Japanese, but also to become teachers in those areas, with the hope and expectation that the state of New Jersey will more and more recognize the importance of those critical languages as important to the education of our students in elementary education and secondary education, so they have choices beyond the traditional choices that I may have had at the time that I went through my earlier years of education. And we watched those programs grow, and we watched people become certified in those areas so that they can be teachers within the schools. Now, I'm not saying that our students here are going to go on and do this. I'm sure they have other ambitions as well, but we do provide that opportunity for our students, and we're very, very proud of it. We're one of the few universities in the state that does provide that opportunity. And it's my pleasure at this point to introduce the director of the Asian Studies program, Dr. Ted Cook, who has led many of the efforts that I just described. Thank you.
Thank you very much for coming today. I am particularly gratified that Consulate General was able to get gasoline in New York after the disaster last week and the last couple of weeks, and we're all able to assemble together. I think everyone has their power back. That's nice. But today it really gives me great pleasure to be able to recognize and welcome the Japanese language faculty at William Paterson University who have come together who really are the core of our program. It's them, it's their skill in classroom, their abilities that draw out of our students their abilities, which even some of them did not realize they have, but certainly have worked with students and demonstrate through their own incredible level of integrity and hard work what a language instruction can be at an institution. I'm very, very proud of our Japanese language program. We now have over 130 students taking Japanese, for example, this semester at various levels, from first year to fourth year. We have, of course, across the campus in the Asian Studies program, programs in Japanese literature, Japanese literature, Japanese art, Japanese culture, communications, international communications, political science, and I'm in the history department myself. My chair, Joanne Cho, is here, and we try to teach a wide range of activities through our efforts as Asian Studies program. But I can honestly say that the creation of a program which now has over 18 majors in Japanese language, approximately 40 majors in Asian Studies, about 30 plus of them are Japanese language students as well. That is a great achievement for these people. I think at this point I should like to introduce the language instructors one by one, if I may. Just very briefly, Professor Watanabe Hideo is a PhD in anthropology from the University of Pittsburgh. He's our assistant professor of Japanese and an expert on a lot of things. Besides